we need to talk about the Leafs. Who, without their captain, Auston Matthews, they're doing pretty good. We were wondering, is this where the Leafs are falling down, or are they going to be okay? And where we're looking at the way that they played in the last couple of games, Max, I mean, it's going pretty good. And if you're looking at the whys for you, why are they doing well without their captain?
4-1 without Auston Matthews. The only loss, a shutout by the Ottawa Senators. That was good for my pool. Thank you, Linus Olmark, for finally getting a shutout. I'm already behind. I hate it. The big dogs are eating. Mitch Marner is the one who stepped up the most with 8 points in 5 games, but Willie Nylander is right there too with 7. Morgan O'Reilly from the back end with 7 points. And the ones and former captain, John Tavares, with 4 goals in 5 games. Big one on Wednesday night against the Washington Capitol. Austin has the C officially on his jersey. Is John Tavares still spiritly the actual captain of this formation? I am just asking a question. With that being said, I don't think it's a bad thing. I don't think we need to read too much into this on Auston Matthews' side. Craig Berube said it. Look, what is the point of having so many good players if they're not going to step up when the best one of them falls, right? So to me, it actually might be the best thing that might have happened to the Toronto Maple Leaf this season, figuring it out without Austin. I think he gets back, and they're just better.
And this is where I'm jumping in, Max, for my apology to Mr. John Tavares. I was kind of surprised by the way, he stepped up when, he doesn't have the C anymore on his jersey to act like the captain, but he doesn't need one. He slid in his former role like old slippers. And he was part of the character win against the Capitol yesterday on Wednesday. He scored the game-winning goal, and it was just seeing him having, it was just, he just showed a lot of character on this one. I don't know if you saw the play that led to the overtime winning goal, but just like, Joseph Woll robbed Ovi on this one, and Tavares just took the opportunity to create a breakaway on the play. And, the fact that also Berube leaned on Tavares, he was flying in his game, and it just ended up being a good call. And 18th game winning goal for Tavares. And I'm curious, among the active players, there are 3 players that has more overtime winning goal, or that they scored a game winning goal more than him. And
just game winning goals, not overtime.
Game winning goals.
Ovi.
Yeah.
Sid.
Yeah.
Who's been active for so long who could have scored that many goals? Active. Stammer?
I would have maybe guessed this one too. But
Kane?
No, is
not Max Pacioretty? Oh, Brad Marchand?
Brad Marchand with 21.
Wow.
Wait.
He wasn't even in my head. His name didn't pop up at any time.
Yeah, Crosby and Ovi for me were, I would have guessed those ones, but Brad Marchand had 21, Crosby 22, and Ovi 26. Okay. He's the leader. But so mea culpa to Mr. John Tavares. And as you said, Max, I don't feel like we need to look at this with more interest than just like, okay, the big dogs just stepped up, and I'm glad that they did. I think it's very reassuring for the Maple Leafs fans to see that, they can step up whenever they need, and they're showing character. And for me, it's what's leading maybe to a different scenario in the playoffs this year. This kind
Oh,
of character gonna build up, and
yeah.
you need to cultivate that all year long, not just in the playoffs.
As far as I'm concerned with the Maple Leafs, I'll believe it when I see it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is the. It will soon be Christmas movies season, and an all-time classic for me is Polar Express. And in Polar Express, you have to believe
To see.
to see. You have to believe to hear the little ring, little bell. Well, I wouldn't. I would not hear the bell. The bell would make absolutely no sound to me. I'm gonna have to see to believe.
Well, let's hope that the bell is gonna ring when it's time.